Hello everyone! Welcome to the second episode of the series where I show you how to create your very own webcomic from scratch. In the last episode we set up the references and the workspace we needed, and we were ready to sketch the main character of our story. Let's pick it up from there. First, we'll need to sketch our mannequin in a pose we like. You can use the 3D drawing figures for this as well. The link is in the description. Before we come up with a design for our character, let's learn how to set the layer transparency. To do so, you can adjust the transparency value from this slider or put the value you want in this box. That way the transparency will change accordingly. Knowing how to work with transparency allows us to sketch precise drafts and create specific effects when we ink our illustration, as we'll see in a few minutes. Now we can decide what our character should look like. Once we bring down the transparency of our mannequin, we're ready to go. I'll start from the clothes and not from the hair or the color palette, because the story I have in mind right now is set in a school, so I want to come up with a good outfit first, specifically a uniform, for my main character and her friends. Dividing the body layer from the clothes one allows us to quickly change our outfit draft, or come up with new ideas without having to redraw the whole body every time. For example, the skirt I've just drawn is too long for the kind of vibe I have in mind, but I can quickly shorten it without touching the body draft. Once you drafted an outfit you like, let's lower its transparency as well and create a new layer. Each time I create a new layer, I add a color to its label so it's quicker to find it. To do so, all you need to do is click on the color icon and choose a color. Pro tip: the more contrast you have between adjacent layers, the easier it will be to find what you're looking for. In this example, I'd like my character to wear a jacket to look different from the other students at school, but you're free to draw the outfit you like the best. I also want to create some references for my future self, so I'll draw her uniform from behind, without the jacket and with an untucked shirt. You can create as many drafts as you want, so you have all the references you think you need in the future for your character's outfits. Okay, now that we've decided our main character's outfit, let's get to the hairstyle. Let's sketch the head of our character in the 3 key poses: frontal view, side view and 3/4 view, and let's lower the draft's transparency. I honestly don't have many suggestions about the hairstyle. Whenever I create one for my characters, I keep in mind their personality and try to represent it any way I can. Having the clothes my character is wearing in front of me often helps me find the hairstyle I'm most satisfied with. I usually try to draw different hairstyles to see which one fits what I want to convey better. Choosing the perfect one is always hard, but it's very important to give your character the right mood. Hair can convey your character's personality in subtle ways. For example, a chill and thoughtful girl might tie her hair up every morning in the same way. Or a sporty girl might keep her hair short so it doesn't get in her way. This part heavily depends on your personal taste. Try until you find a hairstyle you are satisfied with. In my case, I think this one works great for my character and I like it. The only thing left to do in this part is applying the same hairstyle to the side view and 3/4 view head sketch. Now our character is almost done. The most important part left is their color palette. Choosing colors that look good together is important, and when we're not sure what the right ones could be, the color theory can give us a hand. In the color setting window, we can choose which tool we'll use to color pick. Let's select the RGB color wheel, the one that shows us all the color spectrum starting from the 3 primary colors. The chart I've put on the right side of the screen shows 2 simple and common techniques used to combine colors with the color wheel. Analogous colors are the colors next to each other on the wheel. They usually look great together and are easy on the eye. Complementary colors are the colors facing each other on the wheel. They usually create high contrast and are used to create vibrant visuals. In my case, I'll be using complementary colors to study the palette for my character better. For starters, I'll use this red for the jacket. Looks good! Now I'll select the complementary color, which is this vibrant green, and I'll use it for her hair. Now I'll pick a color for her skin and a dark one for her skirt and stockings. Lastly, I'll play a bit with the tonal correction, which is an option that can be found in the horizontal bar under the Edit drop-down menu. We can change the color with the panel Hue and Saturation, so let's tweak it until we're satisfied. In my case, I like this light blue, which isn't exactly complementary to this other, but it looks good in my opinion. Done! Our character sheet is now completed and we're ready to move on to the next step. In the next video, we're going to see how to create a storyboard. I can't wait! Thank you for watching, see you next time!